We've all cheated on exams before at school. Like, everyone does it. If you haven't cheated on an exam before, I can't lie, you don't exist. And sometimes you get caught and sometimes you get away with it. And there was this one time we had a mock exam for A-level maths, just for the teachers to see where we were at. I knew nothing for that exam. Because a little backstory, I did nothing for my GCSEs as well, but I still got good grades. I tried to do the same for A-level, it did not work. It was not a sustainable strategy. Anyways, I'm kind of worried for this exam because I've not revised any maths at all. And I basically didn't know how to answer anything. But literally a few hours before that exam on that day, one of my guys came up to us and he was like, "You man, I found a mark scheme." And we're thinking, how did you find a mark scheme? Like, a few hours before the exam, it's too good to be true. But he was confident. He was like, "You man, trust me, I patterned it." And I was just like, "Cool, send that to me." So now we've gotten into the exam hall and they took it bare seriously. They had teachers there watching us and everything. Like, proper exam conditions. And the exam starts and I'm just there like trying to copy the answers down from my phone. So I'm there with my phone out. I've done question 1, I've done question 2. And I'm just writing down the answers straight away. Because like, I'm just shook of getting caught. Like, I'm just trying to quickly write down the answers. So now I get up to question A and I'm writing down the answer. And I'm looking back up at the question and I'm thinking, why are there variables and numbers in the question that are not in the working out on the mark scheme? So now I've gone back to check all the answers that I've already written down. They are all wrong. None of them have anything to do with the questions on that paper. This guy gave us the wrong mark scheme. The whole time I was just writing down answers from a different exam onto this exam. And now I've got 15 minutes left until the exam finishes. And 8 out of 10 of my answers are just not making sense. And I'm thinking, what do I do now? Because now it's bait that I've cheated. Or tried to cheat. I didn't even successfully cheat. I just tried to cheat and I flopped. I was like, cool, I got a few options now. 1, I tried to do the whole paper again. That was not happening because I can't do it. 2, I could just cross out all the answers and then hand it in and get 0 marks. Or 3, I could just not hand in my paper at all. I chose 3. They said, okay, exam over, close your papers, leave them on the table and start making your way out. I did not leave mine on the table. I dashed that in my pocket and I dipped. When I left school, that paper went in a bin down the road. And like a few days later, my teacher marked all the papers and she was handing them all out. And she finished handing them out. Obviously, she didn't hand out mine because mine's in a bin somewhere in London. And I was just like, "Miss, I didn't get handed my paper." She was like, "Oh, are you sure?" I was just like, nah, I didn't get it, miss. And she was like, "Oh, I must have got it mixed up with another pile," because she had to like mark other exam papers. I was just like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. Do you want me to help you look?" And then we're just there looking through like 50 exam papers trying to find my name. The acting was Oscar worthy. And then obviously we couldn't find it. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, it must have gotten lost somewhere." I was just like, "Oh, what the hell, man? I spent almost 2 hours of my time in an exam hall and I don't even get to find out what grade I got." I was like, "Oh, it's fine. You know what, miss? It's fine." Anyway, moral of the story, guys, yeah. If you're going to cheat, just think about it first and make sure you cheat properly.